This is a forensic audit of the terminal state of Against Gravity and the Rec Room platform. As of the March 30th, 2026 announcement, the organization is entering a permanent wind-down. This isn't a post-mortem on character. It is an analysis of a $3.5 billion unicorn that succumbed to the physics of infrastructure and demographic mismatch. The observed root cause of the shutdown, scheduled for June 1st, is a terminal liquidity to overhead imbalance. Nick Focht and his team built a technical marvel that functioned across every conceivable hardware tier, from high-end VR to 5-year-old mobile devices. However, the data indicates that the cost of maintaining this cross-platform social engine for 150 million users, the majority of whom exist in a low liquidity, high moderation cost demographic, finally exhausted the capital runway. Despite the systemic failure, the leadership's behavior during the cessation period serves as a rare case study in stakeholder integrity. While the industry standard for a failing platform is a rug pull or a sudden blackout, the team at Against Gravity is proactively shielding their customers. They are slashing prices on first-party items by 80%, automating the cancellation of recurring subscriptions, and removing paywalls for creator payouts to ensure that the people who built content for them are the first ones paid before the lights go out. They are choosing to protect their reputation and their users' wallets, even in the face of organizational death. For any company currently operating in the social or UGC space, there were strategic levers that could have been pulled to mitigate this trajectory. First, the implementation of a tiered UGC approach. Maintaining millions of unoptimized, low-value assets across all hardware tiers created an engineering and server debt that likely killed the margins. A tiered system would have prioritized high-performance content, reducing the infrastructure drag. Second, the platform lacked aggressive mechanical density. By prioritizing social presence over complex, high-skill systemic loops, the platform failed to attract a high-spending adult demographic that could have subsidized the massive overhead of the junior accounts. Third, the organization needed shrewd advisors to force a pivot toward B2B infrastructure licensing. The networking and social stack they built was a world-class utility that could have been sold to corporate or educational firms to create a non-cyclical revenue stream, providing the air needed to keep the social experiment alive. The audit shows that Rec Room did not fail because of a lack of integrity. They failed because they were too honest to exploit their users and not shrewd enough to optimize their math. To any company trying to do right by their customers, your character is only as strong as your ledger. You have to be willing to be ruthless with your technical and financial structures so that you actually survive long enough to take care of your people.